What's up, guys? And we're back with another episode on the Nerdcraft server. What I think, whoa, that's weird. I think this is 19, almost 20, which is absolutely insane. This one's probably going to be a bit shorter. I'm starting on it later, and I don't want to stay up super late getting it done. So, sorry about that, but reasoning behind that is I just upgraded my PC to get a 4060 graphics card, so this thing is a beast now. You know, I'm kind of curious, can we just crank render distance all the way? Whoop. I feel like that didn't do as much as I hoped. Oh, no, that does a lot. Wow, that's cool. It's the little things. You gotta find enjoyment in the little things. That's a lot of render. That's a lot of trees right there. That is a odd amount of trees. Okay, let's actually find some of my resources now. So the goal for this episode is I want to get this front-facing wall done. We'll need the warped for that, but the main thing we're gonna need is this cobbled. This is gonna be our main resource. I'm not gonna have enough of those. That's unfortunate. So I think that should be all we need. So let's go ahead and time lapse me getting the. Oh, I need to turn these into bricks. So we'll probably try to time lapse the base section of this, where I'm just gonna be building up the basic shape, and then we're gonna do some editing, for lack of a better word, on that shape. So let's get going with that. I am so sorry, but I took a big break. It's been a week since I've hopped on this server, but I've been adding. Oh shoot, no! Ah, dang! I was trying to get up there. I've been adding these wooden bits right here to add the first little bit of depth, because right now all we have is just this big flat wall. This is not what we want. We want some depth added into it. So the first step with this is what I'm doing right now. We're gonna add a little overhang on this roof. This will kind of be the first section to give it any resemblance of like actual building stuff. So how far down did it go on this level? Okay, all the way down to my feet, I think. And I had the perfect amount of wood. Look at that. Yeah. So here's the first little bit of depth. Let me go get more rockets. Quick little resupply for my Elytra. Die. Yeah, I want to change something. This is way too flat, so remember that big time lapse we did of clearing this out? We're going to reverse that. Okay, so I have the holes cut out. Yep, I can see how this will look now. So what I'm thinking is something of an inverse texture. So the deep slate bricks has always been our mid-tone. Not our darkest, not our brightest. So what I'm thinking is inverse, like in my head, the reason I'm saying inversed is because typically the further inside something is, the more shadows it has on it, so the darker it is. What I want to do is have the tuff be on the inside, and then all these outer details, like we're going to have support columns, probably starting about right there, that go up there to support the roof, which will probably drag that out a little bit more forward towards our end. Those will carry all the way up there, and those will be in the deep slate, not deep slate, blackstone. So it'll create sort of an inverse texture to what you would think there would be. But now I'm thinking about this, we're going to want to add some corner bits, something like this to kind of round it out. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that on the other side. That is nice. And then what if we put those like that? Yeah, that looks nice. Let me do that on all of them. Okay, so we got the curvatures added. There we go. That's looking good. That's looking so good. So this will be a mixture of tinted windows and the tuff. So we'll probably start with just doing all tuff bricks. I don't have any in my inventory. But then we'll add in regular tuff as texture for it. I hope I have some down there. I don't want to have to go gather it. Okay, I'm being attacked. Oh, shoot. Where from? I hear it. Let me go to bed real quick. No. Ah! Stupid skeleton. No. This isn't how you use an axe, Sam. Oh, jeez. Yes. Okay. So it should be. Okay, I got that. Got a little bit. Oh, this isn't looking good. Shut up. Well, looks like I'm gonna go do some mining. Fun. Well, would you look at that? The little bit I had actually was enough. I think I just had like a miniature stroke trying to say that. Jeez. Okay, so I have the two side parts done. That's just to carry on the middle. I even got the texturing done on it. I'm really liking the way it's looking with this. Like, if we just do a quick flyby. Like, look at that. That adds a super sick amount of texture. It almost reminds me of, like, if you took out this middle part and moved these two side parts closer, it almost looks like I've made, like, the outline of an energy sword from Halo, which is neat. So let me get this center bit done, and then we'll work on some other details. So here we have it. Look at that. That's sick. Let's get a ground view of it. Oh yeah, like you're over here in the water on a boat, you're coming up, and that's what you see. That's awesome. So later on, we may add some windows into the tough bits, but this is actually mostly how it's going to look besides the pillars. So speaking of pillars, let's get started on those. So I'm thinking about 10 up is when we're going to start this. Yeah, let's go 12. So we'll go this far up. Plop stairs down like that. And then we're just going to carry this bit upwards, probably about right here. We pull it out by one. Kind of do an outward taper. Oh, shoot, wait. Let me pop down here, see if I can get a stair. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. So then this is going to come up like this. Probably in that a little bit. We'll want to throw some of those. Start doing that on this side as well. And then, boom. So probably that, I think. I don't like that. I really don't. That is disgusting. Very disgusting. Huh. I really thought that would look better. Well, let me do some brainstorming. I've just opted for something just way more low key, but I like it way more. Just those little support bits, because what these like shapes that I wasn't planning on making that prevalent have done, like, now I don't want to take away from them. And I feel like the more I add, the less centerfold these three spires are. And these are just like, I love the two side ones. Oh, they're so good. I love them so much. And I don't want to take away from them. I want them to be the center point of this top castle bit. Besides one other thing. And that's the other thing I want to get done in this episode. And it is going to be right up there. So see that 2, 1, 2 side pattern right there? The little semicircle? This is going to extend way far forward, and it's going to make like a little spiral thing. And I've tried to do this on like 30 different builds in the past, and I can never get it to work. So we're going to go to a creative test world, and we're not leaving until I make it look nice. This is going to be 20 hours. Okay, so just like that, I do believe that we have that roof done. So far away, what we got is that nice little top, and I flew to an angle where you can't see it at all. You got that nice little topper, has that nice little bit of verticality to it that I was looking for. Like I said, I suck at doing these, but I am relatively proud of that one. I feel like I did pretty decent. But with that, we're probably going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, what you guys can look forward to is we're going to carry this backwards a little bit, kind of get everything to this little chunk done, and that way we can start working on the interior a little bit. But once again, I'm sorry for taking so long to get this episode out. I just had a lot of schoolwork, as well as I just was a little bit burnt out. So it's fun to get back into this. It was fun to get to work on this monstrosity. And with no further ado, thanks for watching and see ya.